Welcome to the cottage. This is Babs with Cottage Rogue, and this is my second floss tube. Let's take a look at those analytics. Oh my stars. You all are absolutely amazing. I love each and every one of you. Everyone who would watch, like, subscribed, rung that bell. You guys are phenomenal. I love your comments. They're super helpful and super inspiring as well. So thank you so much. A huge thank you to Dances with Floss and Bad Stitch, who shouted out my first FlossTube video on Instagram. So thank you so much. You all are absolutely amazing. And I love reading all of your comments, by the way. They are very awe-inspiring and hugely motivating. So I just love each and every one of them, and I will do my best to respond to every comment if at all possible. So thank you kindly. But let's go ahead and get right in on the stitching, why don't we, right? Well, first, it'll be a little bit different because it's not a whip parade, so I have fewer items, but that's okay. I still have plenty to talk about. So first of all, my mystery items, which are in this bag. Are they in this bag? Yes, okay, they are. I thought I heard some beads, in which case they were not in this bag, but they are in this bag. So in this bag right here are my two gift cross stitches that I have been working on. I managed to work on one, about 400 approximately stitches. I do record how many I do. I have not done the math yet and added up all the days I've worked on this. So I'm coming along for sure, but we'll go ahead and put that away. Now we have Miss Forest Mushroom, and ta-da! You can see it hasn't changed at all, not one bit, because I have been working on the gift ones. But I pulled this back out. I'm like, I love her so much. Miss Forest Mushroom by Nora Corbett for Nora November. I'm going to be working on her again, so that way at the next FlossTube video, you will see noticeable progress on her. In the meantime, you can see she is on a lovely green fabric called Huntress by Bestitch Me. She is 14 count, and I still love her feet. Her partial stitches on her feet. The fact I could do that in Ada really makes me happy. So next time, my Miss Forest Mushroom lady, one of my fancy ladies. But now we have my Tapestry cat, my Teresa Wentzler, and I just realized I did not get out the, oh, nope, I don't have it. It's over there. Give me one sec. I will go get it. So this is what I am working on. This is a kit from Teresa Wentzler. I am participating in It's Wentzler Time. No, wait, it's Wentzler Time SAL that the Runner Stitcher and Breeches with Stitches are both doing. So let me see. I want to make sure I get them right. Their names right. Yeah. No. Breeches Get Stitches and the Runner Stitcher are both doing Wentzler patterns. Doesn't matter what kind of Wentzler pattern, as long as you do one. And mine happens to be a kit from over 20 years ago that I had opened up. And this is how far I am. I did just get started yesterday, so I've got a little bit of the blue border. This is on 28 count even weave, which is the very first time I have ever done any sort of fabric other than Ada. So the even weave is really nice, and I love it so far. It does slow down my stitching by quite a lot, however, so it's something for me to get used to. I'm a fairly fast stitcher, decently fast, but I really like it, and I can't wait to work on the cat's eyes, because the eyes are very expressive, and there's probably no way that you can see it. If I get, no, there's a glare, but the eyes are super expressive, and they're all done in quarter stitches. So on the pattern, it looked really creepy because there were no eyes in there, and then the eyes were all separate, so you could actually see the quarter stitches, which is good. I'm glad they were enlarged. But yeah, so that is the thing. But it's Wentzler Time SAL. If you have a Teresa Wentzler piece that you've been wanting to work on, you know, from Stash or New Start, then go ahead and bring that out, tag it. That would be absolutely great. I would love to see what patterns y'all are working on. Now, I do want to go over what I plan for the rest of November. I don't believe I made that very clear in my first FlossTube video. So my goals for November is I want to finish one of the two gifts that I'm planning for the holidays this year. Um, I decided at about mid-June, that I wanted to make a cross stitch for 9 of my family members. I have 7 completed. They're finished, but not fully finished, so that'll be a thing I need to do in the first weeks of December. But I have 2 left, and of course, one is the largest, which I have about 4,500 stitches on out of 13,000. And the other one is the one that I have been currently working on. I want to make sure to get that one done, and then I can focus solely on the largest one after that, for sure. So I want to finish it by the end of November, the smaller one. And then also for Nora, November, or my Miss Force Mushroom by Nora Corbett, I want to get another 1,000 stitches by the end of November. We have about 2 weeks left by the time I'm recording this video, so I think it is very possible. And then also I do want to work on the Tapestry cat, you know, at least a couple of days, couple of sessions, I should say. I would like to get more done on the border, maybe get a few of the flowers done. I think that would be fun. Top priority, however, are the 2 gifts and the Nora Corbett. Those are my top priority. And then a non-November related goal, but a channel related goal, is I would like to produce a video every week or short. A video or short, something for you every week to look forward to. Now the day may change, and it may vary roughly from 5 to 10 days approximately, but I'm going to do my best to do it every 7 days minimum. So keep me honest on that, okay? Now, I do want one thing. I do have a notebook here with my notes of things I want to talk about, but one thing I forgot to put in there that I really do want to talk about is the Heaven and Earth Design SAL for 2025. What do y'all think of that? Is anyone participating? I am so close, like this close to pulling the trigger, because one of the patterns that you can pick for the SAL is called Descent. And I think it is absolutely beautiful. It's got this ethereal fairy and these ethereal, like almost like insect creatures. If you watch any Miyazaki movies, then they look like the little suit sprites, which I think are adorable. They're so cute, except they have little legs and wings and all that in the piece of Descent. And so I really enjoy that. There are a couple other ones that are really nice. But with this SAL is you get to pick one of 12 patterns. And then if you complete 6 pages, for 2025, if you complete 6 pages, then you get the rest of the 12 of patterns for free, as long as you complete it by the end of the year. I think by the 30th of December. So not the 31st, but the 30th. And if you complete your entire piece, then you get a free pattern of your choice from the Heaven and Earth Design website. So I think it would be phenomenal. Each pattern, though, is about 85 to 90,000 stitches. I've never done anything that big before, so I have no idea on whether or not I complete a whole thing. It's possible I might be able to complete 6 pages, though. But, you know, even if I don't, considering the price to join, it's still a good deal. And there are other rewards. If 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, or 4,000 people join, then there are free charts that go along with that you would get in January. The one I want, of course, is the one for 4,000 people because it's absolutely gorgeous. I'll go ahead and insert a picture of it in here, assuming I remember, which I'm sure I will. And I think it's so tranquil and gorgeous. And I love the other ones too, especially the 2,000, 3,000, and 4,000 ones. I think they're amazing. But if Heaven and Earth Designs SAL 2025 is something that you're going to join, let me know in the comments below and let me know which piece that you're planning on doing. Because there are some of the other ones that I think are absolutely gorgeous too, like Roses by Vincent van Gogh. Love it. And then there's Unicorns in the Valley, which is a crop version of that. full pattern. So I don't think there's any unicorns in it, but there's flamingos and this beautiful like Eastern looking gazebo type thing. There's a waterfall in the background. I've been looking at that one too. Can you tell? So it's the HAED SAL 2025 that is something I am interested in, just to see if any of y'all are going to be doing that too. And I think we have until December 13th to sign up and decide your chart. So we'll see what happens in the next couple weeks, or if y'all will talk me into it. Check my community tab. I'm going to put a poll in there to see whether or not I should do it, and I'll put in a couple of patterns. What do you think of descent? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, and now we have haul. I did get some haul, and I am so excited because I ordered this a couple weeks ago, and one of them just came in today, one of the packages. But we're going to start with the fabric that I had gotten. So these are from BlackDahilaFabrics. And if you recall from my first FlossTube video, she was the one who did the fabric of my A Study in Bats by Bat Stitch. And I love it. I love her fabrics. I think they're fun. And she recently got 18 count, which is great. Otherwise, she usually sticks with 14 or 16 count Aida, but she's just added 18 count Aida, which I love. I absolutely love. So this one is Jack Frost. You can see these are all hand dyed. This is just a really solid color right here. It's a lovely blue. I know you can put a lot of winter things on there. I'm actually thinking about using this one for a project that I have scheduled for June. But we'll see. I might want to do a green instead, but I will, of course, check the flosses and everything. So Jack Frost, excuse me. So this is the most normal looking one that I have, and then I have a couple crazy ones that I haven't decided on what I'm going to put on there yet. I would take suggestions, of course, but this first one is very wild, but I absolutely love it. It is called Nain Rouge. Look at this. Oh my stars. Isn't this absolutely fantastic and insane? Yeah, it looks like blood splatters, I know, but I can totally see if I do a small how this could be like something like shooting up and that sort of thing. It's very interesting and I like it. I've also had a friend suggest that maybe it's kind of a dark sense of humor thing, but there's some beautiful patterns of female reproductive organs. I could put like this gorgeous uterus that has like flowers and stuff on there. It would be hilarious. Let's be honest. Come on. But if you have any suggestions on what I can put on this fabric, let me know because I am very curious. I really like this. I've also been thinking about different animals and that sort of thing. I haven't found the perfect pattern yet, but we will see. We will see what we come up with, right? And then the last one I have from BlackDahilaFabrics is called Shore Laddie. And I can only assume that it reminded her of the Loch Ness Monster. I think this was, don't quote me on this, but I think it was done by ice dyeing. But if BlackDahilaFabrics gets in the chat, she'll be able to let you know for sure. But look at these. All of these fun colors in this like bluish base. I think it's so cool. And it's all very different. No matter, like, it's really going to depend which side you choose. If you choose this, you got all of these like pinks, and some of them have like yellows in it, like right here there's spots. So there's a variety of things. There is potential in this. I had a friend of mine say she could imagine like the Mystery Machine on this, the Scooby-Doo. And yeah, I could totally see something that's psychedelic or funky or that sort of thing. But I really like it. It's just fun and crazy. And I think I've decided that I must really like very interestingly dyed fabrics, those that are unique or look like they may have a specific purpose, and then finding the perfect pattern to go with it. So I love that. I also really love working on orphan projects too. So and adopting them. And because I do have two of those at the moment. You've seen one, you haven't seen the other, because the other one I really need to wash first because it just feels dirty. But I will do that. And by the way, thank you to whomever, I don't have the comment in front of me, but to whomever gave me the suggestion to look up certain videos on how to wash cross stitch fabric and cross stitch and all of that. Thank you so much. I can't wait to try them out. Now, for my second part of my haul is I got some floss. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. So I got some floss from Pirate+Robin, and they're awesome. They're absolutely awesome. I love them. So I'm going to start out with a couple of the new ones that she had dyed, that Pirate+Robin had put out on Instagram, some videos of her dyeing process and that sort of thing. So we have this absolutely gorgeous cherry mint. And in the dyeing process, this was more of a blue color with this bright red. And it's faded out quite a bit, but it is not white. But it looks like a candy cane regardless. And I think that's really fun and festive. It is a beautiful. I love this. And then there's this Woodland Breeze, which is these browns and teals, this blue. Now this blue color is what used to be on the cherry mint before, you know, when it was still dyeing. So I actually think it'd be really cool to get this blue color with that red color too. You know, it would kind of look like a robin egg, or there's another, I forget the name of the bird, but there's another type of bird that has a very deep blue with red speckles on it, which I think would look cool. But I love this brown. It's very warm. It's inviting. I don't know what I'm going to use these for yet, but I have some fun things in stash now, so I am very excited about it. And then, of course, we cannot forget the cobblestone right here. So we have cobblestone, which is this absolutely gorgeous gray kind of stony color. This was created because Pirate+Robin saw the Thread Gremlins episode where Caroline said, hey, I'm doing this toasty, but I would love to have a gray version. So that's how we have cobblestone right here. And speaking of toasty, yeah, I did pick some of that up as well. So we have toasty. Sorry, video game reference there for y'all. It is absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait to use that for sure. And then I also have a few other fun ones as well. So we have a spider web right here, which is black and white and not much gray in between. So here, focus, focus. It's hard to move here. This is what happens when I don't have my hands free. Okay, there we go. That really helps right there. It's so beautiful. So I love that. And then, you know, for the holidays that are coming up, I'm sure that there may be a pattern that I would want to do this variegated red and green. And I love how it doesn't bleed too much in the other color. This is stunning, absolutely stunning. And I know that Elizabeth with the Thread Gremlins is doing a sampler, a Christmas sampler, using, I believe, using this particular floss. It's gorgeous, and I see why she loves it. So, and then I also have two more. They're fairly dark. I don't know if you'll be able to see these, but this one is called Bog Witch. It's not black. It is, well, it kind of looks boggy, to be honest. There's some very dark greens in there and browns, and it would be a really, really great color to use in like a swamp. And it does lighten up a little bit. It's very subtle. And I'm not sure, the lighting's not picking up the kind of greenish nature of it, but it is very dark. And then I also have Night, which is a variegated black. It looks brown, it's not brown. There is quite a bit of variation here. Wow, that looks really brown. Are you that brown? There is a little bit in there, but there's a bunch of grays, like super dark grays and blacks. And I was thinking about next year doing a pattern, a long dog sampler called Ragnarok. and having this be Fenrir as like for this specific color, which I think would be cool. So we will see. I also have another one. Oh yeah, this one's called Night. Because you got the dark, but it really looks brown, but it's not. It's not. But we'll see how it looks like on the page. You know how it goes for sure. But that is all I had for you today. So we have a little bit of a shorter episode, which is absolutely fine and dandy. So I just want to thank you again so much for choosing to spend your time watching my FlossTube videos. And I appreciate all of your suggestions. Please leave a comment. Let me know about the HAED SAL for sure. Now don't go away too fast because I do have some end cards right here. I don't know which way they're going to be. Like this or what? But we have my gaming channel, and then we also have my first FlossTube, just in case you missed it. Make sure you go ahead and check that out. Thank you so kindly for watching. You all have been absolutely amazing. Love you to pieces. I will see you in the next FlossTube. And remember, my cottage is always open. Bye-bye.